to another episode of Business and Beyond with Awero Billions. Joining me today is the surveyor that is selling kunwaya. You don't see where surveyor they sell kunwaya before. I don't know. I think her name is Rashida Iganyi. Iganyi is Ebura name. She's married to my brother, a correct Yoruba man. The man that is helping her to sell the kunwaya, because without the man, she for no see the kunwaya sell. That's true. And my POS the sound so the happiest sound I like in my life. That's the drop. Can you pronounce your name well?
Rashidat.
Rashida, what? The full name?
Rashidat Ahoiza Iganyi.
Hey. Why is the surveyor selling kunwaya?
Kunwaya actually has nothing to do with my profession.
Okay.
By the time I started, I didn't know I was going to go back to surveying.
Oh, you didn't like surveying?
In the beginning, I didn't even know what surveying was when I started. I just wanted to go to school. So I gained admission into the department. I went through some hitches here and there. It wasn't easy. So at some point, I lost interest. At some point, I picked up interest again. I was in between trying to fall in love with the profession and trying to just get a degree up until I was done with school. So after my university, I served in a survey firm. And for some personal reasons, it made me cancel surveying altogether. At that point, I said I was done. I didn't want to go back to surveying anymore. And after that, I learned fashion. I started sewing clothes. I was making bags as well. I was making baby sets, baby items, duvet, interiors and like soft furnishings, to be precise. And then some of my classmates started contacting me after 5 years in school. You want to now start sewing, you want to leave surveying. And I said, everything, the basic thing is just to make money. As long as they are doing something legal, it doesn't really matter if I'm still doing surveying or I'm sewing, I'm making money. So they convinced me to try to register. After studying surveying in school, there's what we call pupillage for 2 years. After your NYSC, you do 2 years pupillage, then you write your professional exam. If you pass, you become a surveyor. If you don't pass, you try again. So they convinced me to register, which I did. I registered and I left it at that. I continued with my sewing.
It's your tailor.
Because I felt, okay, it's to register, right? I've registered. You will leave me alone now. But they did not leave me alone.
Wow.
And I still did not bother myself to even, yes, they are good people, actually. So when I met my husband, and then we started talking, marriage was in view. I was going to move to Kwara. I was in Oshogbo at the time. I served there, so I stayed back to start my business. So I already had the knowledge that I was going to come to Ilorin. And then I started looking for what I would do when I get to Ilorin. So knowing that Ilorin is a north central state, I just figured that, okay, these people, we have a bit of the north and then also a bit of Yoruba mixed. So what would they like? Natural drinks. That was when I said, okay, let me see if I can do Zobo and tiger nuts. And I actually learned from my mom, because while growing up, it's one of the things she did to raise money. Not tiger nuts, kunuzaki, yes, and then Zobo. But coming into Ilorin, I actually noticed that people didn't really like kunuzaki. They wanted kunwaya. So I learned that when I started making it with Zobo, still living surveying on the corner. After a while, my classmates, my colleagues, they were already surveyors. They came to town again, they called me. They said they wanted to buy Zobo. They wanted to buy. I said, go to Essence, go and buy it there. Why are you calling it? They said, no, they want to see me. I said, I'm not the one that is selling it there now. That's not my outlet. If you get there, they will attend to you. They said, no. They wanted, so I had to take bike from my house. Then they were staying at Goinde at Fate. I came out to the mall and I met with them and they started again. We registered for pupillage since 2019. This was 2021. I would have been done with my...
You were very serious.
And you left it for 2 years and you didn't do anything about it. Why? I said, okay, I don't really have interest in surveying anymore, because I felt God was talking to me that I shouldn't do surveying. Whenever I want to do surveying, something comes up and then I just get discouraged again.
Now you get better peace.
So I felt it wasn't my way. And then fashion as well. I left fashion, I came to town because I needed to build a client base, which was difficult for me because I didn't know anybody here. But Tiger Nuts and Zobo Drink, my husband is here, and he knew the owner of Essence. And the owner of Essence gave me the free platform. I just asked him that, sir, can I, say, and he said, whatever it is you want to do in Essence, you are free. So I started that. I didn't need to know anybody that will come and ask for my drink. They just walk in, they see it, and they buy. So they convinced me again that, okay, come back. I said, okay, if you want me to come back to, it was a matter of if you want me to, not, I didn't say it as if they were trying to help me now. I felt they were just disturbing me. Okay, if you want me to do this thing, find me a supervisor for my pupillage, get me a place that will do my pupillage, and then when the project, because it's actually a stressful journey, going for the exam, you need to do 5 major projects in the town where you are, doing the pupillage. And then when you're done with that, the main exam, you have to go for oral interview, you have to go for a written exam, essay, professional practice, blah, 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 and all of that. And it's in Abuja. So they told me, okay, we'll find you a place, we'll get you a supervisor. Just, have that little interest. So they did that, and I started. Time for my exam came. They still helped me, took me to site, taught me 1 or 2 things. And then I went for the exam, and I passed and became a surveyor.
So you're a surveyor now?
Yes. It's not like a surveyor that wants to sell Zobo. No.
It's the Zobo seller that became the surveyor. Collect. Okay, so have you ever applied for a grant before?
Yes, I have.
Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow. How much?
1 million naira.
How did that help your business?
It helped me in expanding my production. For the first time, I got a lot of bottles from, it turned out to be a mistake in the end, getting those bottles, because at the end of the day, there were so many defunct bottles that I could not return. But then I got a freezer, I got a generator.
But you did not buy those bottles from you?
No, not from you.
Yeah, I know they said defunct bottles.
That time your things too cost.
Una too like cheapettes.
No, don't be saying too like your things.
Una like cheapettes. cheap. Now I go make you buy defunct bottles.
So I got the grant from the inauguration ceremony of Entrepreneurs Network.
Okay. Oh, you were one of those 10 people that I was saying that if I was there that day, people like you will not get the grant.
As unto bad belle you be.
If Essence wasn't stocking your product, how you for the seller?
To be very honest, before Essence started stocking, I was carrying it wherever I went to. When I started my pupillage, I would buy 2 liters kegs, call my colleagues, and bring it Tiger Nut to. It was by force, by fire. And bring it Tiger Nut, bring so amount of money and come and collect 1 keg. If they don't come, I go to their office and drop it and collect the money.
Why are you doing by force marketing?
I have to.
Which one is aggressive marketing? When you want to sell something, you give value and I give you my money. Which one is by force? Drop drink in my office.
Why will I know you and you will not be buying my product?
Not be by force. So if you are not giving me value, I not go buy.
There's value there. Now.
There is no value. I don't want them.
Especially my mail call. When you tell them Tiger Nut, what it does.
What does it do? What does it do?
As an aphrodisiac.
It acts as an aphrodisiac.
Which man wouldn't want to?
Is it every man that is looking for aphrodisiac?
My colleagues are mostly married people.
Silver, you dey find aphrodisiac? Which day you marry? Where you dey find aphrodisiac? Okay, do you ever feel like giving up?
My business or my profession?
Both.
My profession, before I became a surveyor, several times I
felt like giving up. What about the sipping strength?
Yes, at some point in the beginning, there were times when I felt like giving up.
Was it before or after getting the 1 million naira grant?
Before getting the 1 million naira grant.
Money answered all things.
It wasn't really about money. Even with the money, there were times where, Tiger Nut is a very delicate drink. In Pidgin English, we say Tiger Nut no get shame.
You no get shame. What's the shelf life, please?
Without putting it in the freezer,
even with putting it in the freezer.
No, if it's frozen, it can go 2 months.
Oh, wow!
But when it's not in the refrigerator at all, pops maybe 2-3 hours, it's gone.
You don't go.
So I had issues with that in the beginning. We produce And then
Before it even get to the freezer, it don't spoil.
yes, everything will go bad. It was frustrating. But my husband kept encouraging me. Sometimes
You marry a good man, keep for us. You
Sometimes
carry
after-
I go market. Alpha, is your
Sometimes
husband
after
available for
packaging.
toasting?
you know, no, don't go there.
Small husband, where I say make I beg you, they do
Small
shakara.
husband.
Eh.
Husband is not small.
Okay. Do you see a future for a business, especially with the economic downturn in this T-Pain era, like when they call our president?
I actually see a future for my business. One, because it's touching everybody. It's not like I'm just being inconsiderate. As everything is increasing, we are also increasing.
I saw it on your status the other day that you have been
Because we don't have
is it 1.5?
1.5, yes. I started at 400 naira
Wow.
in 2021. Zobo was 300 naira. But now both of them 1,500 naira. So we all understand what is going on. You can't say because of the T-Pain era you will not eat rice. You still buy rice, even if rice is and this is a
I say it every time the government share rice and instead block people say, they'll say, I think the government think our problem in this life is rice.
Our problem
Today,
is rice.
I served my children yam and egg. I'm sure that they are not going to finish it. But if not rice, then go chop am.
Definitely. Rice.
Everybody loves rice. So what is your biggest competition?
My biggest competition, where?
In the drinks business niche.
I don't focus on that. I don't know.
You don't know your competition. Nobody they say una start. Now pride they make una they say I don't see competition.
I actually don't see.
You know see them. Now pride they worry on
Pride.
I say make I tell on her.
I have people I learn from mostly online. They are not even in learning. Mostly online, but competition no.
Okay, so how has marriage influenced your entrepreneurship journey?
A lot.
Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ uncle. CP tó bá ti kó gbá wọlé.
There was a question my husband asked me a few days ago. He said, before we got married, could you boast of 1 million naira in your account?
See premium dragging.
So it has actually influenced it a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
See,
Like,
anybody that knows you
yeah.
will even know your husband name. I know if they wake me up from dream, say, what is CP husband? I'll say Tesla. Because you're always talking about him, and I love it. I love it. I love your marriage, and it's so beautiful. And I wish everyone has a beautiful marriage. So what advice would you give somebody who wants to marry a Yoruba man?
Who wants to marry
A Yoruba man? Let me cut my leg. Hey God. I
don't think it has anything to do with tribal. I don't think tribe is a problem in general. If you want
so despite the fact that you are in an intratribal marriage, has been no issue that specifically because of the difference in tribe.
Well,
this leg must stay.
I think it all depends on how I see it. If I see it as an issue, then it becomes an issue. But we both learn to mix things up so that we'll have peace.
So that you have peace.
Yes.
Because if person not even learn to mix
it's
it
actually
up
not
with
easy.
you get small school for it.
Subhanallah.
We have gotten to the part where you are going to say the truth and only the truth.
Okay.
So you raise your hand up here, you say I. Talk your name now. I know
That's our voice.
Hey, name be like why question. I promise to say the truth.
I promise to say the truth.
And only the truth.
And only the truth.
Have you ever directly, because I don't say you go talk no here, but I don't say na lie. Have you ever directly copied a competitor's product, service, or strategy, believing it will work better for your business? Lie, you say you never copy.
I have.
I like as you talk.
Like I said before, I learned from.
You learn from people.
Similar brands, yeah.
Have you ever ghosted a problematic client?
I don't sell directly.
Your business is B2B, not B2C, right?
I really have.
What's the meaning of B2B?
I don't know.
Why you call it like this?
I just
Go
they
say
try to
I wear
describe-
please, so tell me, what you dey do pride for?
They try to describe what thing I do. So yes,
You dey flow.
please you understand what
You
I'm
dey
trying
flow.
to say. Yes.
B2B actually means business to business.
Okay.
Since you are supplying essence, it's business to business.
Okay.
But B2C means business to customer
client.
or business to client, as the case may be.
See, I'm a fast
Yeah.
learner.
Have you ever compromised on ingredient quality?
Never.
Never.
Never ever.
Ha. Have you ever pushed yourself or your team to unhealthy extremes, knowing fully well that it could lead to burnout?
Unhealthy extreme, no.
You sure?
Yeah.
I make you go ask your employees.
If you ask them,
I don't know if you talk to you. Have you ever underpaid your employees?
no.
How much did they pay them salary?
Lowest is 30K.
Maybe 70,000 minimum wage government say.
They don't pay them.
They don't start.
For where?
Rahman is saying you go start
He's
this
saying.
month. What about you when you won't start 70?
If it starts, people that are maybe they can go and apply. If you pay them, no problem. I want the best for everybody. Let them go and apply if you pay them.
What about the people that don't want to apply with government? That want to work with you? You know, go pay them 70K.
I cannot afford 70K.
Why? No be business you do.
Now business, but even me, I never they receive 70K for that business.
With that, what's the name of the car where you park outside?
And my husband car.
Ha! Hey! God, sorry, I have husband. Okay, have you ever operated without proper license and evaded tax?
I don't understand what you mean.
Have you ever evaded tax? You dey pay tax?
I never dey pay tax.
Why? Business wey start in 2021. Una go dey shout Tinubu, Tinubu, Tinubu. Una no wan pay tax.
Wetin Tinubu don do for me for this business?
Make we move.
But I'm actually getting there. Yes, I am. I'm actually in some registration processes that will make this.
You pay tax, abi you no pay tax?
I never begin dey pay, but I go soon dey pay.
After 3 years.
Yes.
Offensive side eye. So, finally, have you ever underpriced your product or services to win customer,
No.
knowing fully well that it can hurt your business?
No.
You know they give discounts.
I don't do discounts. I don't do promos. I don't do sales. If you want to buy, buy. If you don't want to buy, leave it.
I want to this. Say, what to buy? If no want to buy, they go.
I know what I'm selling. I don't overprice my product, so I don't.
Wow. Have you ever hired families and friends knowing fully well that they are not fit for the job?
No, I know fully well that hiring family and friends.
The way they strong face, family and friends no go apply for you. They no go apply. So this is the part you get where you get to ask me questions.
Okay.
So you have to ask me just one question.
Why one?
That's what you're allowed. Because I know that if I give you
what are the criteria for being here? Like, why did you call me?
Because I see you as a striving business owner.
Why did you see me as what milestone did I cross
To
make you see me as a striving business owner?
you dey sell market now.
There are many market sellers. Why me?
I carry you pick me instead of you to say thank you, Awero. As I no blow, you still pick me. You still can't ask me why me.
Anyway,
you know get.
for Awero to pick me, it means she has seen something. I'm a surveyor. I survey.
Don't come advertise for this place. Advert fee 500 million.
And landed property matters. Don't hesitate to contact me. I sell tiger nuts.
You know here.
Zobo.
Hot.
100% natural. Premium Zobo and tiger nut drinks. I'm your go-to person when you have occasions like birthdays, weddings, get-togethers, burials.
You are still serving a burial.
If they want to.
you want their family to die. Anyway,
thank you for
coming on the show.